What a shocking night in the WNBA, one that has left fans outraged, players fuming, and the league once again under fire. Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation who has already transformed the Indiana Fever and the WNBA's popularity, could not believe what unfolded during the Fever's intense matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks. And neither could millions of fans watching. From the very first quarter, something just didn't feel right. The Fever were locked in, moving the ball well, and Caitlin Clark was orchestrating the offense like a true floor general. But instead of letting the players decide the game, the referees seemed determined to inject themselves into the storyline, and not in a good way. Every time Clark drove into the lane, she was met with physical, borderline dangerous contact. Elbows, pushes, clear grabs, and yet the whistle stayed silent. Meanwhile, the moment Indiana's defense so much as breathed near a Sparks player, the refs were quick to blow the whistle, racking up fouls that completely shifted the momentum of the game. Fans erupted on social media, calling it one of the most obvious cases of rigging they had ever seen in women's basketball. Like rigged WNBA and justice for Fever began trending, as replay after replay circulated online showing Clark getting hammered without protection, while Sparks players benefited from the softest calls imaginable. By halftime, Clark was visibly frustrated. Cameras even caught her shouting at the referees, demanding answers, while shaking her head in disbelief. She had every right to be furious. The Fever's hard work was being erased by lopsided officiating that made it impossible for them to build momentum. But it didn't stop there. In the third quarter, a game-changing moment unfolded. With Indiana closing the gap, Clark drained what looked like a crucial three-pointer. The crowd erupted, only for the refs to wave it off, claiming a questionable offensive foul on one of her teammates. Instead of cutting the lead to just one possession, the Sparks got the ball back and capitalized with a scoring run. By the final buzzer, the Fever had fought bravely, but it was clear to everyone watching that they weren't just battling the Sparks, they were battling the referees. Clark, usually composed and focused, stormed off the court, visibly furious. In her post-game comments, she didn't hold back. While careful not to trigger league fines, her words made it clear. This wasn't just tough basketball, this was corruption at its peak. The question now is simple. Why does this keep happening? Caitlin Clark isn't just another rookie. She's the face of a new era in the WNBA, bringing record-breaking ratings, sold-out arenas, and global attention to the league. And yet, time and again, it seems like referees allow her to be targeted, fouled relentlessly, and robbed of fair opportunities. Is the league protecting its veterans? Is it punishing the Fever for having the most hyped player in women's basketball? Or is it simply corruption at the highest level, rigging games to maintain certain storylines? Fans aren't buying the excuses anymore. They're demanding accountability. They want answers from the WNBA, from Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, and from the referees who continue to embarrass the sport with calls that defy logic. Caitlin Clark deserves better. The Indiana Fever deserve better. And most importantly, the fans who invest their time, money, and passion into this league deserve the truth. If the WNBA truly wants to grow and build long-term credibility, it must address this problem before fans start to wonder if the games are even real competitions or just scripted outcomes. Caitlin Clark may be furious today, but make no mistake, her fire, her passion, and her fight will not be silenced.